when I first started in pharmacy, I started a chain pharmacy. Independent pharmacy really wasn't on the map for me. Um, and one of the reasons why I think it's so important to precept students is because I was precepted at a site, at this site at Panama Pharmacy, and that's where I first got exposure to independent community pharmacy. And I thought it was really cool. And I kept in touch with the preceptor that had offered that advanced community pharmacy practice experience. And a few years later, he reached back out to me, and he had some staffing changes. And, he had asked, hey, would you think about coming on as a staff pharmacist? And at the time, I was working in a chain pharmacy, and I worked there for a few years, and it was going relatively well, and I had been promoted, and, I was making good money. And my wife, who was also a pharmacist, we didn't have any kids or anything. So I thought, well, this is kind of interesting. And I liked it when I did my rotation there, and it seemed like a pretty cool thing. And the thing that really stuck out to me about it was that you really got to do things for your patients that otherwise you wouldn't be able to do at like a chain pharmacy or something like that. So, I said, well, why don't we try that? And led me down the path to where I am today.
Nice. So kind of walk me through that a little bit. Did you just leave directly from the chain and go over all at once, or did you start in kind of one foot in, weekending, or how'd that work out?
Yeah. So it was funny because it was around the holidays. It was like between Thanksgiving and Christmas that I started talking to him about it. And, we had dinner one night, or lunch, and I said, what do you need? When do you need it? That kind of thing. He was like, well, if you could start like January 1st, that would be good. Like, okay, full time in a month. That's kind of, so my wife and I, we talked about it, and, did some praying on it. And, we ended up at the spot where we were young. We were at a point in our lives where we felt like we had the ability to kind of roll the dice and take a chance on something. And my wife is very supportive of me and of our family. And, she said, is this something that you really believe in? Is this something that you really think that, you can do and do really great? I said, yeah, I really think this would be something that would be good, not just for us, but, for the community. I was born in Jacksonville. We were both born and raised in Jacksonville. So, being able to focus on an independent community pharmacy that serves the same community that, we were born and raised in was really special to us. So we just kind of said, all right, let's do it. And then, it took a lot to learn about what's involved in that, like what's,
Mm-hmm.
because when we left, or when I left, I was the one who had the health benefits and insurance and, paid time. So it's like, what does all that look like? And, what's going to be different? But at the end of the day, it was like, I was okay with sacrificing, money or benefits that like a chain pharmacy would offer for the opportunity, for the potential to have something, bigger than probably what you'd be able to achieve. So, went out and did that. And it started in, like January. I think New Year's Day was like a Saturday or a Sunday that year. So I ended up starting like the second. That was that Monday. So the first day in independent pharmacy, having not known, the computer system or anything like that, was the first day of the new year with like new insurance cards and all that stuff. So
yeah, always hectic anyways.
yeah. In retrospect, I probably would have waited a few more weeks, but no, it was good. And it really led to, obviously where I am today.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of like having kids or getting married or, so many of those big life-changing decisions. You can always say, I'm going to do that once, this and this and this. And there's never really a perfect scenario. There's always going to be challenges there. You've just got to take the plunge sometimes.